everyone, this is MeiYu and welcome to Fun Friday. Every Friday, I try to do something new, fun, or challenging. Thank you all for your likes, comments, and all your awesome fan theories and backstories in my previous video. I really enjoyed reading all of them. Today I'm going to be reimagining some more princesses as witches. I know many of you have been asking for more Disney princesses as witches, and I want to do some more in the future, but I thought I would also want to get some other fandoms in here as well because I'm just having so much fun turning different characters into witches. And I'm going to start with Princess Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I wonder how she's gonna look like as a witch. And since all the witches I've reimagined so far have all had these gentle or very friendly or cheerful expressions and personalities, I thought for this piece I'm gonna go into a different direction and maybe I'll give her more of a spicy attitude. When I was coming up with my Witch Azula design, I was thinking about how am I going to take certain parts of her character and her design and turn them into, like things that would make sense in a witchy setting or in a in a slightly more spooky kind of atmosphere. So I was thinking about, the character and what she's known for, what she looks like. I like the fact that her, even the little details like her little hair piece she has, I turned that into a piece on her hat. And then as for the rest of her body, I was thinking what kind of pose would she be doing? She bends fire, so definitely I want to get fire in there somehow, but I don't want to do it in a way that you've seen before. I want to infuse more of a spooky or a haunting feeling in here. Maybe she has this otherworldly, like my Witch Azula has this otherworldly supernatural power where she could maybe form herself into flames, but then the shape of that reminds you of something else. So I was trying to infuse a lot of different things together, all the symbols and their meanings behind those symbols. So I thought, overall, I think this is going to be really, it's quite interesting. I didn't want her shape to look so obvious, but just let me know what that looks like to you. I was also thinking, I love the idea of floating candles. So I was thinking, what if she had this series of floating candles just around her? It just creates this extra layer of the feeling is there's something really odd looking about her, but at the same time you can't take your eyes off of this because it's just so interesting and haunting and beautiful. I really like Azula's design, from a color point of view. I think her color scheme is really dramatic, and I cannot wait to get all those dramatic, deep, really sharp contrasts in her outfit when I'm coloring this piece, because I haven't really done any witch design so far on my channel that has the really dark, sharp contrasts in the colors, so this will be a great chance for me to do that. Oh, I am loving that black. In case you're new to my channel and you want some spooky inspiration, or you just want to rewatch these for old time's sake, for some nice nostalgia, you can check out my other series where I turned a bunch of different Disney princesses and a queen into horror monsters. Those were really fun to draw. I love designing her shoulder piece where it kind of comes down from her neck and fans out across her shoulders. And I just feel it ties in nicely with her original design, but I modified it in such a way so that it looks like it could belong on some kind of cool, dark, fiery witch. I really like how I designed this part because originally I was just thinking of having her kind of come out from a whirlpool, kind of swirling mass of flames. I thought that was pretty cool, but I felt it kind of looked too similar to one of my other witch designs I did in the previous video. So I was thinking, you know, what can I do that's different, that still involves flames, and she's kind of like coming out of them, or like appearing from those flames, but can I do something with the flames so that it ties in better with her character or with the world or with that universe somehow? So then I designed the flames like this, and I think, you know, it's kind of subtle. It doesn't really jump out to me at the beginning or at first glance, but when I look at it a little bit more, then I recognize something. So I think that's a pretty cool feeling. I think my witch Azula looks pretty hot. And I wonder what those 4 candles could symbolize. Alright, here's another strong princess that I want to reimagine as a witch, and this is going to be Sailor Moon, so she is the Moon Princess, but in this version I'm going to reimagine her when she's still in her Sailor Scout outfit, because I feel that outfit to me is really iconic, and I want to play with her outfit a lot in this design, and I cannot wait. Okay, first things first, I've got to have those meatballs in there. They are so cute and iconic, so I have to have her little buns in the design somehow, but I was actually, you know, this was a little tricky in the beginning when I was doing the concept sketches, because I could not figure out how to put those meatballs on her, but also have the witch hat on her as well. Like, do I shift the hat, tilt it to one side so you can see one of the buns, but then you don't see the other one? Like, how am I supposed to do that? Or maybe put the hat on top of the buns, but I want the hat to look like it's on her head, not, you know, too high up. So I was thinking, you know, let's just put the buns, maybe her witch hat is special, has these holes specifically for her hairstyle, and then they just kind of poke out from the brim of the hat. I thought that was just hilarious. I love designing her hair like this, where I made it a little bit more fancy in the shape and how it curls. It just looks slightly more otherworldly. And also for her outfit, I obviously wanted to design something to make it look like it could belong, you know, on a witch more, so I exaggerated some parts. And for her bow, I elongated the ribbons of the bow, and I love these little cute crescent moons I put on the ends of them. I just feel it just makes them feel more like, you know, she is like the moon witch or something like that. I just think it's so cool. So I'm imagining her, she's, you know, kind of floating in the air. Maybe she's on a broom or something. She's high up, and her beautiful outfit is just, you know, it has this ethereal quality to it. It's floating gently. And of course, I have to have her trusty black cat. I think it's perfect. Oh, Luna as her familiar is just so cool. I also wanted to stylize her boots and her witch hat in such a way so that it's a little bit more memorable. You'll see what I mean when I get there, but I especially like how I designed her hat. I tried to make the shape resemble something else. I think it's really interesting. It's been just over a year since my first coloring book, Garden of Dreams, was released. I'm super happy that many of you own this and have colored in it and relaxed with it. Thanks for sharing your creations online. This was the coloring book that started this entire collection. Oh, what a year! Since then, I've released 17 coloring books because I love that they're all inspiring so many of you and helping you de-stress and get creative. You are truly making your own personal masterpieces as you color in my coloring books, and I'm so proud of all of you. More are coming. Let me know which coloring book is your favorite or your top 3, and also how many of my books do you own or want to own? I'm curious. Comment below. I've seen some of you have received your Witch Wonders, super cute Halloween, and beautiful monsters coloring books already. I'm glad you're enjoying my spooky, haunting, and beautifully scary images in these recent releases. It's fun to get into the darker, mysterious side of things, especially for spooky season or just to relax for any time. Keep coloring and sharing them on Instagram with the hashtag MeiYuArt and in your Amazon reviews. I'll be sharing more of your amazing fan creations in a moment. I know many of you are eagerly waiting to get my coloring books for the holidays, either to give to others or to receive. I think it's a great idea to get them now as early as possible to avoid disappointment with any potential shipping delays and to beat the holiday rush. Especially with hardcover books, as it takes longer to make. Each order is made especially for you when you order from Amazon. I love how my coloring books can offer not only a great way to relax, but they also inspire and help strengthen your creativity. Like you're practicing your skills, but it really doesn't feel like work. It's just so fun to just get lost in your own world and let your stresses disappear. They're amazing, thoughtful gifts for anyone on your list, and you can surprise them in their stocking too. My mini versions are pocket-sized, handy, and perfect for stocking stuffers. I've made over 80 books so far and counting, so there's something for everyone. From coloring books to my how to draw books and workbooks, give the gift of a creative adventure. You can also get my uplifting Christmas storybook I made with my brother called Uncanceling Christmas: How Santa Saved Christmas During the Pandemic. They're all on my Meiyu bookstore on Amazon. The link's in the video description. Thank you all for continuing to share your creations from my coloring books. Here's another collection of over 100 fan creations from the hashtag MeiYuArt on Instagram as well as on Amazon. Just like these amazing fans, I know all of you have that inner artist just waiting to come out and explore. I'm so impressed because I see you have your own unique, very personal takes on these images. Like some of you like using all kinds of art supplies from like markers to crayons to colored pencils, watercolor pencils, gel pens, highlighters, paint. Like there are just so many to name. You're all building your creativity, your own style, one page at a time. Once you start finishing some of my coloring books, like some fans have already, then when you look back on them, you'll see your progress. It's like looking back on time to earlier memories and reliving those nice moments. Keep building those memories for yourself as you progress through my coloring books. I have all kinds of titles for all kinds of interests, genres, and types of fans, and for all skill levels. I'm also making more constantly to keep fueling your creative fire. In case you're new to my coloring books, welcome! Dive right in, let go of your stresses or any doubt or fear you might have. Don't worry about mistakes or, choosing the wrong colors. We're all in this together. We're all learning, exploring, creating. Just go with your imagination. Most of my coloring books have duplicated images, so there's no pressure to get it right the first time. Just relax and have fun. I also like how some of you mentioned in your Instagram posts that you tried a new technique or color scheme that you usually don't try before, and that you were a little nervous at first, but you were so happy you did it anyway. Like that's the kind of feeling where you step outside of what you normally do and you can go into something quite different, and then you realize that that new thing can help you with your art in a way that you didn't, see before. You never know what could happen if you start exploring. And these are the experiences I think that's very helpful for you to grow creatively. And it's all waiting for you in my coloring books. It's like your own art journeys just waiting to happen. I love that feeling. When I'm in that space, like whenever I'm creating a new art piece or designing a new design for like a book, I feel fearless and that I can do anything. That's the feeling I hope you can get from my books. You're the artist, you're in control, and there's no right or wrong. You decide what's good, and as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. Thank you for sharing your reviews and creations on Amazon as well. I always love seeing your coloring work and your feedback there. I'm also glad that my art and books have inspired some of you in other ways, like this fan. Does her dress look familiar? She made the dress from my Princess Harley Quinn design, which is on the cover of Pop Culture Reimagined, and she cosplayed it! Oh, it's so amazing! Thank you so much for sharing. And thanks to everyone again for letting me and others see your art progress. It really is an honor. Keep up the amazing work, everyone. I really love how my Sailor Moon witch design is so different in terms of the color scheme, how bright it is compared to my Azula witch. I love them both so much, but they're all, they're both very unique in their own ways. In the beginning, I didn't want to have my witch design to just have like a regular looking broom. I wanted my Sailor Moon witch to have like a broom that, it looks more like it can belong with her. And because when I think about Sailor Moon, I think about, cute bows and ribbons and obviously crescent moon shapes. So I was thinking about if I could take some of those symbols and elements and put them onto a broom design. That'll make it so much cuter looking and also just look more integrated with everything. I really like how my witch hat reminds me of the shape of a crescent moon. Alright everyone, comment down below which one is your favorite, and also if you want to explore fun fan theories, for example, how did these witches come to be, what would their powers be, what would they be doing. Also let me know. I love reading your comments, and as always, if you want to see more like this, hit that like button, smash it real good, and subscribe in case you haven't yet so you won't miss my future videos. Turn on the bell notification so you'll get notified for all the videos I'll make. Let me know what other characters you want to see me turn into witches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Fun Friday! I want to thank everyone who got my different coloring books and various how to draw books. I'm glad that my art can help inspire you to keep up your creativity, relax, create something you can call your own, and build your skills at the same time. No matter if you're a casual colorist or someone who's more serious in pursuing art in your life, my books can help you realize your full artistic potential. I've made over 80 books and counting, from ebooks to coloring books, paperbacks, workbooks, and hardcovers, so there's something for everyone. I'm building a whole bookstore for you on many different interests and topics, and I'll keep making titles that can help many of you in all kinds of creative ways. Once you build those skills and your artistic eye, it's yours forever, and you can do whatever you want with your skills. It's a very proud feeling because you accomplished something truly special. I can't wait to see your future fan creations. Own or gift these books now. They make great additions to your book collection, and get them for birthdays, road trips, relaxing weekends and holidays, back to school, or just for a nice creative break to de-stress. Experience the power of your inner creativity. The link to my MeiYu bookstore on Amazon is in the video description. Happy drawing and coloring, everyone!